I'm on my bully. 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 I'm on my bully.
Welcome to Hashtag Bully Talk. I'm here with our original bully here, bully of the day, SOS, the weapon, also known as Young Herck. How you doing today, boss?
I'm all right, blessed, alive, awake.
So now, the first question I want to get to is, what got you into music? How did you start?
I was always a real big, huge fan of like Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, Billy Ray Cyrus, people like that. And what really got me into hip hop basically was Nelly.
Nelly?
Yes. First heard Country Grammar while I was making my mother's bed one day, and I liked the style of it, so it kind of just was like, oh, I really want to, this is the kind of style I want to go for.
Right. What age was that? How young were you?
That came out, what, 2001? I was going on 11 years old.
Jeez.
17 years ago.
So,
Sheesh.
all in all, how long have you been doing music?
Pretty much right after that.
Wow. So it's 11. How old are you now?
28.
28. Jeez, that's a long time.
Yes.
So, now, what exactly, because recently, I heard recently you changed your name from SOS the Weapon. I actually heard that you've gone through a few name changes over the years.
In my career, yes.
Yeah. So, what prompted each of these changes? What did you start as?
I started as SOS Man, which was the corniest thing I ever came up with in the world. But then I shortened it to SOS just because, I like to rep the city I'm from and born and raised in. And then I added the weapon, which was just kind of I liked the whole Lethal Weapon movie series.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first original mixtape, was Lethal Weapon, where I recorded on a mic up to a speaker like this in my bedroom and recorded just like that. And then it went to Young Herck.
Okay. So what prompted the most recent name change?
My mom used to call me Hercules when I was born. I was born with huge hands and huge feet. So that was a nickname from her and my grandfather. So I kind of wanted to, give her that satisfaction, because she's also an inspiration for my music, because she used to do gospel music.
Oh. So what exactly are your genres? Because I heard that you do many different styles of music. What exactly do you pride yourself?
It's mostly hip hop, but I can do pop, even though I can't sing worth a lick.
That's what auto-tune's for. That's what auto-tune's for.
Some rock, Limp Bizkit style, or Linkin Park style, or I can do Florida Georgia Line style. So basically, I'm a Caucasian Nelly.
Within your career, how many shows have you done?
Oh, I can't even count.
Just name a few places.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Manhattan,
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn, Queens, Albany, Saratoga, Mechanicville, Schenectady, of course.
Where'd you get the most love at?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I actually really liked it in Pittsburgh. It was fun. That was fun. It's just really fun. And in a room full of people you don't know, and as soon as my famous song hits, that's when everybody goes crazy.
Speaking of your most famous song, what exactly is that?
Got the Juice.
Got the Juice. Got the Juice. Nice.
It took on a life of its own.
Yeah. I've been hearing.
It withstands the test of time.
Around the time, what other songs did come out? What album was that on? Or
I was on Page Tree Bully 2.
2.
Back when I was still called SOS the Weapon.
How many albums do you have now? How many mixtapes and albums?
Oh my god.
So it's
we
Lethal Weapon, what was it? You have The Hunger?
Yeah, The Hunger was technically everyone knows me from that one, but before that was Lethal Weapon, which is the one I did in Mount Pleasant Middle School.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to Hunger, then the Hunger 2, then the Hunger 3, then I Am the Weapon EP 1, 2, and 3, then Pastry Bully 1 and 2. And now I'm working on still the new one called New Name, New Focus. So,
That's a lot. That's
yeah.
a lot. It's
Some
pretty
is on
long.
iTunes, some is on Google Play and Spotify. Hunger 2 and 3, I believe, are on iTunes and all that fun good stuff. And everything, I think Pastry Bully is on Dat Piff, along with I Am the Weapon EP 1, 2, and 3. Pastry Bully 2 is on Bandcamp, along with Hunger 3 and 2. I kind of can't find the first Hunger. It wasn't digital, it was just CD.
To be honest, I actually think I might have it. I think I might have that
OMG,
copy
I have
from so long ago. I actually think I still might have my
I
copy.
might have to go on Facebook Live one day with you and bust that out. Listen to how corny I sounded back then.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was pretty corny.
Yes, I made all the beats.
Oh wow. Oh yeah.
Remember Dream Is Come True? Yeah.
Yes. I remember performing. I remember
song.
performing that back in for talent show, variety show back in
when
high
I had
school.
the yarn thin eyebrows.
Now,
and a Niski Una pullover.
what do you think made that made the last EP and so popular, as well as like the I Got the Juice when it is so popular?
Well, we got On My Bully, which is another one that's kind of took a life of its own, hence where this show came from.
Exactly. Like I said, the original Bully.
Yes. Pushing Through was also kind of what really took off, because that went on, I think, that actually was played on WGNA once.
Oh yeah.
Because I actually really worked hard to get that on that station. It was also one, I think, the Saint, it was on that, and I forgot what other places it was on. And what else? I think it was also the song Wasn't There. Talking about people who try to be there after you start getting a little bit of clout or buzz.
I actually like that one. That's one of my personal favorites as well too. I like that one.
There's a couple other good songs on there. We got Jump, which is a lot of people's personal favorite, even though that never really made it to mainstream.
It really should have went mainstream. That's also another. It's also another favorite of mine as well.
Happy Ending was a good one too.
Now, like overall, like I said, we talked briefly about how you have many different styles. Like, how would you describe your overall style? Like you as an artist.
Very, what do they call that? Diverse. Very, what's the word I'm looking for?
Flexible and.
No, it's not that. I forgot what it's called. When you can like literally do any genre, you're very
fluid.
It's not languages. Throwing a blank of what the word is, but I'm very, very, I can do multiple genres.
All right. Now, overall, like, where do you see yourself in like 5 years? Like, what is your next big bully move? And
5 years, I'll be 33. I hope I'm not still doing local shows.
No.
Nah, probably 5 years. I can see me doing probably TV roles too, some tinier movie roles. I'm trying to get into that a little bit.
Oh, I'm trying to get into acting.
Yeah, Fast Life made me really want to pursue it, even though it was my lines were cut from the movie. It's great.
All right. Well, more so overall, where do you come from? Where's your root? Where did you grow up at?
Hamilton Hill.
Really?
Yep.
Born and raised?
Page Street. That's hence why I'm called the Page Street Bully.
So the grind had to been really difficult, really hard coming up.
And I literally recently just moved from the house I grew up in.
Really?
Yeah, about a week and a half ago. It's still a little getting used to. I moved away a couple of times, and it's just I keep going back, but I can't keep going back because now that house is about to be owned by the city. So a lot of memories in that house.
So what is, out of your entire career, what's your most memorable moment?
Pittsburgh. Has to be memorable because
everything comes back to Pittsburgh.
Well, it was the drive down there. It was it took us about, I think, 10 or 11 hours to drive down there.
Jeez.
It's originally a 7-hour drive, but we kept making pit stops. We kept wanting to, get food and take pictures and, talk a lot of stuff on Facebook Live. Like, yeah, we're going to Pittsburgh. And rode with a couple people who I'm no longer associated with anymore. But, the experience overall was good. I performed 2 days in a row. It was like me, a couple other, like actually quite a few other 518 artists went down there, like Zuni, Glenn Kelly, just to name a few. And it was a good experience. I enjoyed going down there to see the promoters down there, Ridiculous and Ace Money. I'm really cool with them. They've came up here a few times. We'd still talk from time to time. We actually did a performance, I believe in Saratoga. No, it was in Glens Falls. And we kind of performed each of our Juice songs, because she has a song called Ace Got the Juice, or something like that, or Got That Juice, and I have the song called Got the Juice, but we both came out with them before we knew each other.
Nice.
So I'm like, she was like, you're the New York Juice Man, and I'm the Pittsburgh Juice Man. So, yeah,
nice.
it was good. Like, everybody really gave me a lot of love and got a lot of followers. I think I have 50 to 60,000 plays on Got the Juice.
Nice, and that's on
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
Yeah, that was a grind. I didn't pay for none of them. Paid for none of those plays. That's all generic.
Nice. So now, what are you doing right now? You said you're focusing. You have a new album you're working on right now.
Yeah, I took a little break, a little hiatus to deal with some family issues, some personal life issues. But yeah, now I'm starting to work back into the music thing. I have my first performance coming up in February. My cousin Montana Warboy is throwing a birthday bash. I kind of tried to get him to tell me I wanted to be a secret, because I didn't want anybody knowing I was making my,
Come back.
my, highly anticipated return. I feel like it's a WWE event. But a lot of people were asking when I was going to perform again, so we're going to have a little fun that night.
Okay.
I have some things planned.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to try to get some cameras to record it.
What style can we anticipate for this next project of yours?
It's staying true to what people know from me already. I'm not really changing too much, but it's just more mature, I guess. Yeah. It goes with what, reflects what's happened to me. You're gonna get a heartbreak song. You're gonna get a found new love song, because basically that's what happened. So that kind of always happens with my new albums. Just goes hand in hand every time.
Nice.
You're gonna get some party songs. You're gonna get some really, really good motivational songs. I think I have a new version of Pushing Through coming out called Talking to Myself.
Oh.
And
okay.
I think people are really gonna like it. It kind of sounds like Pushing Through mixed with Over and Over.
Oh, nice.
So
now, what are music video wise? How do you usually like to do your music videos?
I like to go to the store and get my outfit first. It's kind of like a really nice ritual. I like to pick out what I'm gonna wear, and then after that I go through okay, where haven't I shot a video yet, or where hasn't anybody else shot a video yet? So I'll go with that, and then I just have fun. You've known from shooting a few of my videos, I just go and have fun.
So, out of the 518, who's your favorite producer that you've worked with, video producer wise?
I worked with you, Nels Online, and that's it.
So out of them, who's your favorite?
I've known you for years, so I don't want to play favoritism. I like Nels Online. He was really, really, cool with how to shoot the videos, because him being an artist himself.
Yeah.
So he kind of actually also was able to teach me hey, look at the camera more, don't look so shy on camera. just have fun.
Yeah.
And so maybe a lot more comfortable behind the camera. So then when me and you started doing our videos, I was a lot more comfortable.
Okay, that explains it. Is there anything else you want to really touch on before?
Well, I mean, just always never let anyone stop you from doing what you like to do, no matter what may be thrown at you. But there's always a lot thrown at me. That's why I stay strong, hence the name Hercules.
Okay. Like, any advice besides that, as in like getting into, you know, the music industry for, you know, younger kids that are coming up?
Just be yourself. Don't try to mold to a style that's out now. It dies out very quickly. Do what keeps you relevant and stuff like that. Like T.I. is able to stay relevant because he's able to adapt and evolve. Nelly's the same way. Lil Wayne. Those are the kind of artists I look up to because they can constantly adapt to keep themselves relevant. So I just say, just be yourself, be able to keep up with the times, and don't mumble.
Don't mumble?
Ever.
Don't mumble?
No, don't mumble. Please don't. Ever. It's disrespectful to the culture, I feel.
Honestly, I personally agree.
I mean, there is Shumpo, Hollywood Shumpo,
There's-
but I do give him respect because he actually does have bars,
Yeah.
even
Yes.
though he mumbles. He mumbles bars.
It's more so,
He's
I
having
feel
fun.
like the thing about mumble rap is it's not really too much of the fact that they mumble, it's about what they say within those mumbles.
Yeah, they talk about drugs and all the other fun, stupid stuff.
Yeah. Like,
Nothing that makes any sense.
like me personally, I like Designer. Even though he was like really
Two song wonder.
Yeah, I mean he has a few other tracks out there, but I like him more so. You may not be able to understand him.
He's a Future clone.
Yeah, but when you actually go down and take a look at his lyrics themselves, he's saying something. He's actually talking about something.
But he changed his style to get on.
Yeah.
He used to actually really be better. Same with Lil Pump, same with 6ix9ine. All their styles were originally like, they were more lyrical. Like Migos was even more lyrical than they are now.
Yeah.
But now they came up with the
I have to say, I actually did some
bouncy ball
research.
style.
They actually didn't come up with that. That's like an old school trick. They just
They just made it better.
yeah, they're just
perfected it.
grinding
the
hell out of
bouncy
it.
ball flow, where you
So,
look like you have to be on.
it's
Barney
called
with the bouncy ball like
it's
this.
called the triplets flow. So, and like Bone Thug and Harmony really
Oh, hence why they're beefing with Bone Thugs now.
yeah,
Oh, that's cute.
yeah. So,
That's awesome.
yeah, cuz they're like,
Shout out to Migos for beefing with the person you took your styles from. Awesome.
but even then, like more so it's like the thing that I find interesting is like they never really like were like, oh yeah, Bone Thugs was just upset that they didn't give like credit to them for their style. I'm just like,
A lot of
Well-
new artists do that. They don't give no credit to the old school. They're always
Yeah.
just like, oh, I'm better than them. Like, no, you're not. Don't.
no, yeah, you definitely
Rakim, KRS-One, Public
Pac,
Enemy,
Biggie, like no, you guys, they were
Beastie
always.
Boys.
Oh God, yeah, no, you
Yeah,
guys were
you gotta go
always.
way back.
Yeah, you got to
Back
bring
in
it.
time. Rakim, like I said, Rakim and LL Cool J and Run DMC, and those are like pioneers.
Yeah, it's
I
like
still
you
listen
always.
to that.
Yeah, you always got to give them respect, and there's a lot of them that are still making music. The whole Wu-Tang Clan.
Boom bap style,
Yeah, like
the old New York style.
apparently Redman has an album that's about to come out.
Redman, I like him, but I don't know. I like Papoose more. Cassidy, Jadakiss,
More New York
Styles
based.
P, Fabulous,
Yeah.
Fat Joe. I still actually kind of like him.
Yeah, like
I don't like 50 no more. I think he's kind of wild.
Yeah, he's not really music. He's not a music man no more. He's a businessman, which
French
I
Montana was alright.
I respect that. Yeah, he was. I
fell off.
definitely respect that. So like in evolution, do you feel like as an artist like that you at some point it's time to stop being an artist and start being more than that? Like with 50, he went from
Yeah.
rap into acting and then into business.
Well, yeah, I'm currently about to start college.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Nice.
I got accepted, and I just gotta do my last minute paperwork so I can get that finagled and ready. I'm going for business because I want to put my label and really put it into an actual business, not just have it as a name.
Yeah.
I really want to be able to take it into the next level, like, with films. I want to do clothing. I want to do, artwork. I want to do just a whole bunch of stuff.
Just trying to like widen your horizon and broaden your skill set.
Yeah, like I said, I'm trying to do acting. So, I do have a script in the works. I have my book that's almost finished, actually. Well, I have to rewrite it now because I switched phones. That wasn't smart on my part. Gotta rewrite the whole book now. But I got that coming. So yeah, I just want to have like kind of like it touch on everything, every kind of aspect I want it to touch on.
That's good. That's good. So you definitely believe in evolving from an artist.
Yeah, because music only gets you so far.
No.
Music pretty much gets you in the door.
Now, what do you feel makes an artist? To even start with, like what do you feel makes someone an artist?
Their sound, the sound, and just their originality, and what image they're trying to uphold. Like, does their image match their music? A lot of artists nowadays, their image don't match their music at all. I can name quite a few. But
like, do you feel like, how do you feel on like the production side of it? Like do you feel like an artist should at least know how to produce their own music before?
They should, yes, but a lot of times you should leave that to people whose job that is, because a lot of times, as they put it, it's quality over quantity. If you're just constantly putting out stuff, especially if it doesn't sound great, no one's gonna want to listen to you. If you come out with one good song that has great production, that's when you can base off that, and then you can just keep building on top of that.
All right. Now, writers, ghostwriters, no ghostwriters.
I write my own stuff, but there's I don't really say there's a problem with ghostwriters. Like, like when it comes to like actual songwriting, like choruses wise and stuff like that, it's okay to outsource for that kind of stuff. But when you're a rapper, like an actual like rapper, not an artist, because there's a difference between the two, then no. I'm an artist, but I don't need ghostwriters. Or ghostwriters, not ghostwriters. We're not talking about superheroes. But no, I don't use ghostwriters because, I don't know, I just get inspiration from anything. And I listen to a lot of music, so it helps me.
All right. Well, that's our time for today. Thank you guys for watching #Bully Talk with our guest, Young Herck, our first guest. So, thank you. Good night.
I'm on my bully. I'm on my bully.